iHypocrite published a screenshot of a Twitter personality highlighting the difference between Germany's proclaimed top female model versus a random ethnic German model. I left a comment saying, yeah, I probably wouldn't even notice the left. A fan of mine who could see my comment responded, agreeing. And to that I wrote, one does not need extensive medical research to verify the claim that fat bodies are generally unhealthy. All one has to do is present a universal physical fitness test and then notice the correlation between who passes and who fails. That's it. That's all. It's very simple. Right? Then take that very basic observation and juxtapose that with one's values. Does one want healthy offspring? Yes. Then the one on the right is the clear answer. Another thing to think about is this. The shaming of dudes like me who wouldn't go for the fat one is bad for the women, not us. Right? I think a person should be completely free to have whatever body type they please, especially if they are content with the consequences of having said body type. But if people like Lizzo complain on social media because people like me aren't interested in them, shaming guys like me into silence prevents her archetype from improving herself based on principles and reality. The Lizzo effect is the why won't you love me crazy stalker psychology. They are the types that, if left in their delusions, upon gaining any kind of power over men, use it to abusively and tyrannically restrict their freedom while under the illusion that they are morally right while it is the men who are morally wrong. But you cannot force someone to love you. Whereas, if the truth is allowed to breathe without shame, people like Lizzo would actually improve their chances if they just worked on themselves a little bit, instead of remaining unhealthy. Right? And I say this with the audacity of a lot of these archetypal women in mind, when to say that they should work on themselves is terrible, but for them to say that men should work on themselves is standard. Right, of course. Right? The lack of self-awareness, entitlement, and hypocrisy involved with that mentality is just reprehensible. Right? So people like Lizzo have every right to have any body they want, while men like me simultaneously have every right to choose whom and whom not to fuse our genes with. Right? We don't have to find them attractive, and no matter what they do, they cannot force that attraction into fruition. But they'll try through tactics like shaming at the bare minimum. It is tyranny, unaware of itself in its infantile form. Being unable to face the truth of what your target market actually wants will forever prevent you from becoming genuinely attractive to it.